Hi everyone, I'm Jim and welcome to the review of The Cursed Remain Cursed, the fifth studio album by the band Vision of Disorder. Today we're celebrating the 10th anniversary of the record, so I've decided to go back and see if it still holds up or not. The first time I've heard this band was around the year 2007 or 8. The reason for this was the Roadrunner Reunited, which came out in 2005, and one of the songs was made by Rob Flynn of Machine Head and Tim Williams, the vocalist of Vision of Disorder. That's how I found out about this band, and I've started listening to them. The Cursed Remain Cursed is their first album since their breakup in 2002. So when they've released it in 2012, it's been already 11 years since the previous album, which was a nu metal record, because this band mostly plays metallic hardcore mixed with metalcore, I would say, but on that album they've become nu metal. And this new album that came out in 2012 is sort of a mix of their original sound with that nu metalish stuff. It's also the final record with the classic lineup. A year later, one of the guitarists left the band and was replaced. And the producer, as usual, is Will Putney. He's everywhere nowadays. Here's my setup. The production is tight. Will knows how to do this thing. Clean but heavy at the same time. The message is diverse. Lyrics are mostly about personal struggles. If you're going to try and find the lyrics online, you're going to fail, because there are like maybe 3 or maybe 4 songs with the lyrics available. The rest are not even written out by anyone. I wonder if the CD has them. I only have a digital copy, so I would have to buy a physical one, and that might be a problem in Europe, but a guy can dream. Structure of the songs is mostly advanced, because it's not your typical verse, chorus, bridge, chorus structure. Some of songs here have that structure, but it's mostly different and interesting. Like with the first song, Loveless, the structure follows the typical patterns of verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, but after that it changes and it goes on, but with another bridge, then a breakdown. It's actually very interesting to hear, and the vocals on the entire record are just amazing. Loveless is a great start to the record. I adore everything about this song, especially the chorus, Tim's singing, the guitars, the bass, the drums, everything. It sounds very similar to the previous Vision of Disorder album, but with that hardcore classic sound. 10 out of 10. Set to Fail is one of the singles with a music video. It's actually a great song. Some of the riffs at the beginning remind me of Slayer. Then the pre-chorus, which is very heavy, has amazing screams. It's my favorite part of the song. The chorus is also great when he's screaming Set to Fail. But then after the bridge something happens and we have some singing. And I am not a fan of that portion of the song. The rest is great. The singing here just doesn't captivate me. So 8 out of 10. Blood Red Sun, on the other hand, is a perfect track, a banger through and through. Everything is on point here. The instrumentals, everyone is playing at their best ability. The vocalist is killing it with his screams, mids, and the singing. The singing here just clicks. I love it. The chorus is my favorite part of the song. 10 out of 10. Hard Times is another single with a music video. This is my favorite song on the entire record. It's mostly because of the structure. The song changes all the time, while the typical verse, chorus happens at the beginning. In the middle, it shifts towards a more melodic nu metal stuff, which is very interesting, because at the beginning you're going to think it's a typical straight up metalcore hardcore track. It's fast, heavy, and in the middle it shifts, and I love those classic hardcore melodies from the 90s. You can hear them without any problems on this song, and the last 40 seconds of the track is my favorite thing on this entire record. Check this song right now, you're going to love it. The vocals, everything, the singing, the screaming, is legendary. 11 out of 10. Annihilator is more of a straightforward song, it has a basic structure, it's very heavy and fast, it's fun to listen to, but it's nothing special. It's a good song, but it kinda feels like a filler track. Still good one, I wouldn't remove it. 7 out of 10. School's Out, Rot in Pieces is more of a melodic song with lots of singing that kinda reminds me of Misfits and Marilyn Manson, which is very weird to me, but I actually dig this song, especially the break in the middle, which reminds me of the third Slipknot album. The song is almost perfect, I enjoy listening to it. 9 out of 10. The Enemy is the first single released from the record, and I just adore this song, especially the singing here. It's not the singing in the chorus, because I think the chorus comes in later, but the verse singing reminds me of Alice in Chains, and I just love that type of singing. It brings me way back. It's funny, I first heard this album in 2012, but this song sounds like I would listen to it in 2001 or something. Pure nostalgia. Amazing song through and through, 10 out of 10. The Seventh Circle is probably the most brutal song on the record. The structure is advanced, a lot of changes here, but I am not particularly enjoying the vocals here. Some of it doesn't fit the song, but I do enjoy the track. It's similar to Annihilator. Some of the screams are amazing, but the singing is not on par with it, so 7 out of 10. New Order of Ages is similar to the previous song, but it's not as fast and interesting, but has better vocals. Still, some of the singing doesn't grab me, but it's a good song. 7 out of 10. Be Up On It is another banger. I love this song. While the structure is not as interesting as on half of the songs on this record, I really enjoy the chorus here. The singing is just beautiful, the song flows very well, you're not going to get bored of it, even if it's more basic structure. It's one of those tracks that I actually did not forget, because I haven't heard this album since like 2015, I think. So when I was listening to these tracks, most of them were feeling fresh and new to me, and I would play them a couple of times to remember. But this one, it just came in and I already knew, oh, I remember this is going to be great, and it was. 10 out of 10. And the final song on the record, Heart and Soul. It truly has the heart and soul. Vision of Disorder is killing it here. Everyone is playing to their best abilities. I enjoy the clean singing here, very nu metalish, but the best part of the song happens in the middle. It's a big break, heavy and fast riffs. Morbius would say it's morbing time, here it's just killing time. I love this thing. Then it goes more mellow and melodic and goes heavy again. Amazing song, a great closer. Do not skip it, you're going to miss out. 10 out of 10. To sum it all up, the consistency is stable, there are no weak songs here, the flow is fitting, you're not going to skip anything. Replayability, hell yeah, it's an excellent record, I really enjoyed it. I've actually spent the last 5 hours listening to it, it's just so fun to listen to. The only problem I see are those 3 songs, Annihilator, The Seventh Circle and New World of Ages. They are just good, they are not above good. I wouldn't remove them, but re-listening to this stuff a lot, it makes you feel tired because of these songs, while the rest of the tracks do not bore me in any way, or I don't feel forced while listening to them. Listen to this record, celebrate the anniversary. I hope Vision of Disorder will release another album because it's been 7 years. Please do something, or just make Blood Simple release music as well. Bring back Blood Simple, that project was great as well. Thank you for watching, that's all. I will see you in my next review. Bye!